Hi, this is Tom Slyvick. Now come with us as TSPN takes you where we've never been before, to Fiddletown for the Fiddletown Jamboree on Amador this week.
We came to Fiddletown for the 1993 Fiddletown Jamboree, and I'm here with Ole Olafson. Ole, what a great success!
Oh yes, we had a good turnout today.
Okay, approximately how many people are here? It looks like thousands.
I'd say quite a few hundred.
Okay.
Yes,
No,
yes.
Yeah, lots. Tell me what this is all about and how it all got started.
Well, this is not a contest. It's a jamboree, and this is something that they used to have here quite a few years ago, and this is the first time it's been back here. It's a Fiddler's Jamboree.
Okay, now you are a local merchant here.
Yes, I own the Fiddletown General Store, and we have jam sessions there every Sunday afternoon from 12 to 6.
Okay, is that going to continue for several more months?
Yes, that's year-round on Sundays.
Okay, so on Sundays people can come to Fiddletown and just sit amongst you guys and play a fiddle or watch.
That's right. We have the Fiddletown Old Time String Band, and tonight we're playing at Ron and Nancy's Palace in Sutter Creek.
Okay, great. Why don't we talk about what kind of people came here today? Were they fiddlers? They play all kind of different instruments?
We had mainly fiddlers from all over the state, the old-time fiddlers, and then a few showed up with mountain dulcimers and old-time frailing banjos and mandolins and
somebody told me they were here from Colorado.
Yes, they're from all over.
Yes. Nevada, Colorado, Oregon, everything. Okay, now you play, let me see what you play.
This here is a mandolin, and it was made in 1898, and it's a beautiful old instrument, and I'll show you how it works here. It's an 8-stringed instrument. It's tuned just like a fiddle. And here's a little piece.
Great. Hey, suppose somebody has an instrument, they've never played it before. Can they come by and get a couple of lessons from you guys on a Sunday?
Yes, they can. And I have a way to identify any kind of instrument from all over the world. So
how do you do that? Do you have special books?
I have a large catalog that lists just about every instrument ever made.
Interesting. Okay.
So I'll be glad to help them.
Okay, great. So this is the Fiddletown Jamboree. Is there going to be one next year?
Oh, yes. On this, same time. And
all right. Okay, well, thanks for sharing with us, and I guess you're going to be playing, and maybe we'll get a chance to get a little bit of your band playing.
Okay, Sue, thank you.
Good to have you.
Okay.
Thanks. What's your name?
Ernie Berg.
And where are you from?
Roseville, California.
Ernie, how'd you find out about Fiddletown Jamboree?
Well, we belong to the old-time fiddlers in Sacramento, Citrus Heights, and we get the
There's a little
paper.
newsletter. Okay, now you're not a fiddler. You play, what is this? A big?
That's a bass fiddle.
Bass fiddle. Oh, this is a bass
It's kind of
fiddle.
hard to get under your chin, but it's,
I would say
it's a bass
so.
fiddle.
You got to be a pretty big guy. This is beautiful. So this really does kind of look like a little violin, a huge violin.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why they call it a bass fiddle.
All right. So how long have you been playing the bass fiddle?
Oh, off and on since, let's see, about 37, something like that.
Okay, long time.
Yeah.
All right.
Off and on.
Did somebody give this to you as a gift, or tell me about that?
This belongs to the wife.
Oh, it does.
Yeah,
Your wife plays?
Oh, she plays it too. Yeah.
Okay, well that's pretty
We
neat.
both play it, and a lot of other stuff too. We both play piano and keyboard, and both play guitar. She plays fiddle.
Really? So this is how you spend all your time?
Just traveling around, yeah.
Okay, so are you retired?
Yeah.
What kind of work did you do before you retired?
I was in a bar and steakhouse business.
Okay, so this is pretty neat. You get to tour around, meet people from all over the country, and do what you like to do best.
Well, it's just
Something
it's a lot of fun, yeah.
Okay, good. Can you play a little something for us?
Well, not very much.
Well, whatever you could do. I'd appreciate it.
Amador Fiddler.
That's great. Nice to meet you, Ernie. Thanks.
Thank you.
This is Don McCoy from Fair Oaks. We're sitting under a tree, and what kind of instrument is this, Don?
Called a mountain dulcimer.
Okay, so how long have you been playing?
About 10 years.
Now, this looks pretty new to me. I mean, it looks almost brand new, or do you just take real good care of it?
Well, basically, it was built about 5 years ago.
Okay, and did you have this made special for you?
They're actually handmade. You can buy them at various stores, but they're actually handmade, right?
Okay, so tell me, you play with a band or by yourself?
No, but basically just for our own entertainment. Yeah.
Okay, I guess you can play a little something for me? What are we going to play, and is there a name on it?
What would you like, a fiddle tune, or would you like okay, how about Whiskey Before Breakfast?
Okay, Whiskey Before Breakfast sounds good to me. So when you're not fiddling around, what are you doing with your time?
I'm actually an insurance broker by profession.
Insurance broker.
Yes.
So this is
therapy, exactly.
Therapy and quite a change.
And we also play up at Coloma State Park at the Setter's Mill up there. We're music docents up there. We play at the music.
You're a music docent.
Well, actually for the state park. We have about 5 people that when they have the Gold Rush days, next Saturday they're having one up there.
Okay, so for ambiance, you just kind of play and
exactly. Yes, exactly.
Okay, great. Well, nice to meet you, Don, and enjoy your music playing.
Thank you.
Thank you. We're at Chukey Store, and with me is docent Ruth Braham. Nice to meet you, Ruth.
Thank you. Nice to have you here.
Thank you. Why don't you tell us about this historical monument here?
Okay, this is the Chukey Store. It was built in the early 1850s by Dr. Yi, who came over to administer to the Chinese during the gold rush. And the store was open until 1913 and run as a store, an herbal store, and he treated the Chinese who were working in the mines during the gold rush. It was also a general store, sold general merchandise. After 1913, when they went back to China, he and the other herbal doctor, Chukey, the store was turned over to Jimmy Chow, who lived in the store and just used it as his home until he died here in Fiddletown at the age of 80 in 1965, and he's buried up in the local cemetery up here.
Okay, this is, if Tom can zoom in, this is a picture of the store. Why don't we tell the people what they will find when they go in? There's several different rooms.
Okay, there's the front part of the store was the general store. In the back are the living quarters. There's a bedroom and the examining room for Dr. Yi and the other doctors. And in the back is a kitchen and another summer bedroom.
Okay.
And a chicken coop in the back where they
have the chicken.
Yeah.
Okay, let's tell the viewers if they would like to come and visit the store. When is it open for tours, and where there's a docent like yourself to give a tour?
It's open from April through October, from 12 to 4 on Saturdays only.
Okay.
And the docents are volunteers from the Preservation Society and anyone else who would like to volunteer to keep it open.
Okay, the Preservation Society, is it just for this one place?
Basically, this is our main concern. We also, generally for Fiddletown preservation.
Great. And you live here locally in Fiddletown?
Yes, yes.
Okay, great.
But we welcome anyone who would like to help
wonderful.
and preserve this wonderful thing that we have here.
And if you'd like some help, either for docent volunteer time or money, what do people do in order to get a hold of you? Do you have a phone number?
Okay. Yes, and we have contacts listed on the door here of people who can contact us if they want special groups. We will open up for that, but generally it's Saturdays only. And
how about the phone number? Is it on the door?
Yeah, the phone number's on the door, and there are several of the docents that would come down.
Okay, great. All right, so a special tour just for a special group?
Yes,
Okay,
usually larger groups so that we can,
Okay, perfect.
open special for them.
All right, okay, that's great. Nice to meet you, and coming down and take a look at this right here in Fiddletown. More historical things we're finding all over Amador County.
Thank
Good
you
to talk
very
to
much.
Thanks. Here's a lady from Fiddletown. Hi, what's your name?
Carol Johnson?
And you play the auto harp?
Yes.
Okay, tell me, how long have you been playing? How many
Give me
years?
a hard one. Oh, about 8.
8 years?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you play with these other ladies often? We're going to meet who they are. How often do you play with them?
Every chance I get.
Okay, let's move over here. Hi, who are you?
I'm Beverly Pratton.
I love your hat. Can you dip that hat? I got to show them the feathers. Look at that hat. And I understand you got that here today?
Yes, it's the most wonderful find.
I can see
I've been waiting all my life for this hat.
I bet you have. You're cute.
After my auto harp, it's the best thing I ever had.
And your name is what?
Beverly Pratton.
And you live in what town?
Galt. G-A-L-T.
Oh, yes, I know where Galt is. I think that's right where I got my first and only ever ticket.
Oh,
You're
yes, they do that there.
They do.
Yeah, they do.
Tell me about your auto harp and how long you've been playing.
I've been playing about 10 years.
10 years, okay. I do play the auto harp. I want you guys to know, not real well, but I did take lessons. I enjoy it a lot. Anything you could add about playing the auto harp?
I just think it's the most wonderful instrument in the world, and anybody can play one.
That's true. Okay, my teacher back in the 3rd grade played, and I think that's where I got inspired. Hi, and you are who?
Melva Gass.
From what town?
From Manteca.
Manteca. So you guys all get together. You have to travel a lot to get together, don't you? Pretty far, okay.
They have understanding husbands.
That's good. That's what it takes. So tell me about your auto harp and your auto harp love.
Well, I played an auto harp some for about 20 years, but actually I've only been playing like I play now for about 2 years since I met Beverly.
Since you met Beverly. So you're the inspiration, perhaps?
Oh, probably not.
I think you could inspire anybody to do just about anything. You've got, yes.
I'm very inspiring.
I can see that.
Yes.
I like that about you. I could tell. Okay, these are the 3 ladies. They're going to play something. You guys have something in, what was that you suggested?
Okay, Silver Moon.
Okay.
So we won't pick it. We'll just do it.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
There's a silver moon on the golden gate, and it's shining on the blue Pacific shore, and it shines above on the one I love, and its stars caress the arms I'm longing for. My heart is light as I sail tonight on the crest of a western sea. There's a silver moon on the golden gate, and it's shining on the one who waits for me. There's a good on the golden gate, and it's shining on the Pacific shore, and it's shining above on the one I love, and it's short of the arms that let me go. My heart is light as I sail tonight on the crest of a western shore. There's a silver moon on the golden gate, and it's shining on the one who waits for me.
Beautiful ladies. Thank you very much. Well, we're going to start at the bottom with this guy because I just absolutely love this guy's boots, and I understand there's a special name for those boots, sir?
They're called spread eagles.
Spread eagle.
And if you notice, there is an eagle with his wings spread.
Right, I see
There's
that.
a beak and there's an
I see
eyeball.
it all.
There's the head and there's the wings and all.
Okay, well, okay.
On the front and the back.
And the back. Oh, great legs,
And,
too.
well,
Okay,
you
what,
like my legs?
what is your name, sir?
I'm W.P. Shields
And you're from where?
Antioch, California.
Antioch, California. Now, you've got a little history about your career in the past. Why don't you share that with us?
Absolutely, I'd be happy to. First of all, I'm from Harrison, Arkansas, which is about 20 miles from Branson, Missouri. And I played for the Presley family in Branson, Missouri. It's called the Mountain Music Jubilee. And you see the advertisements on TV right now all the time. Old Herkimer plays a machine gun guitar and all. I enjoyed 6 years with them. Then I left there, and their daughter and son-in-law, Dave Drenna's show, started up down in Eureka Springs, Arkansas, and I played for those guys about 2 years. I came out here to Antioch during Christmas time, around December. You know, snow back there and all that kind of stuff.
Not here.
And I get out here, and here's all these pretty flowers and roses and stuff, and I say, hey, I got to sell out and move to Antioch, California. So here I am.
So the good weather brought you to California.
Absolutely.
But you know, you find lots of good fiddling here, too.
Oh, absolutely. I played all the time. I played with the Wild Brothers out of Sacramento, you know. Played on Channel 3 Live for a long time. Played Bethel Island, all this at the Boathouse. And I played with different groups. One of the finest groups I've worked with in California is called the Lovin' Country Band. That's Frank Juniman that sings like George Strait. Real good, smooth dude. Good looking, too. And I played with several different groups in California.
You enjoy your music playing, don't you?
Absolutely.
Okay, now I understand. Tell me about your fiddle.
This is one of my fiddles right here, and it's one of Bob Will's old fiddles. I got it from him about 35 years ago. I paid $40 for this fiddle. In San Francisco, I had it appraised, and the appraisal is $12,000 on it.
Whoa.
Let's not tell too many people because I don't want to lose it,
Not
okay?
too many. Okay, why don't you play me a little something? And what are you going to play?
What we could do is you want a hold down or something slow, a waltz.
What makes you happy? How's that?
That sounds real good. In that case, I'll do one I wrote. It's called the WP Breakdown.
Thank you very much. Good to meet you.
No guitar, no bass.
Got it,
no
all
nothing.
by yourself. One-man show. Thanks so much. This is one of the youngest players here at the Fiddletown Jamboree. What's your name?
Katie Oki.
You're so cute. How old are you?
I'm 14.
14 years old. How long have you been playing?
Since I was 4 going on 5.
Really? You've been taking lessons?
From Linda Reams.
Okay, what town do you live in?
Shingle Springs.
Shingle Springs. Okay, and what are you going to play for us?
I'll play Captain Campbell. It's a Scottish Strathspey.
Okay. Have you ever thought about what you want to be when you grow up? Any idea when you graduate from school?
I probably want to work with Disney Studios.
You know, I bet you could probably do that. Seem pretty bright to me. I bet you have a real good grade point average too, huh?
I want to be able to have more than one career.
Okay, smart woman. Great. Okay, well let's hear from you. What are you going to play now?
A piece called Captain Campbell. It's a Strathspey, and I learned it at the Suzuki Institute in Pacific Grove, Pacific University, Oregon.
Okay.
And my teachers were Kevin Burke, who teaches Irish.
Somebody else.
And Leslie Hirsch, who teaches Scottish. And I've also worked with Carol Ann Wheeler.
Okay, those are pretty important people, aren't they?
Uh-huh.
Okay, let's hear from you. great. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Was that exhausting?
No, not really.
I didn't think so.
It's
What a
fun.
doll. Okay, nice to meet you.
Oh, thank you.
Bye-bye. With me are some more people that are enjoying a great time out here with other musicians. So how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, what is your name and where are you from?
I'm Steve Goldfield from Oakland.
Okay, how long have you been playing the banjo?
About 30 years.
30 years. So how'd you find out about the Fiddletown Jamboree?
We met Olaf, who runs the general store, at a bluegrass festival in Plymouth about a month ago.
Okay.
And he told us about it.
So tell me about that bluegrass festival. We weren't there. What was it like? Was a lot of people there and a lot of fun?
It was a lot of fun, yeah.
Good.
We had a lot of jamming,
Okay,
like we're doing today.
So what do you do when you're not doing this sort of thing?
I work for the University of California, the
Okay.
Berkeley campus.
What do you do there?
I'm a network manager, and I do a lot of things, but that's the
Lot
short
of
answer.
things. Okay, that's good. I like that. That's real corporate answer nowadays. Okay, now you play the banjo, and you are who?
I'm Mike Hicks from Vallejo.
From Vallejo. So this is pretty far to come.
An hour and a half,
An hour and
2
a half,
hours,
okay.
not too far.
All right, now this is a fiddle or a violin. What's the difference between a fiddle and a violin?
There's none at all, just the tunes you choose to play on a fiddle are usually different than what a violinist plays. But as far as I know, the instruments are the same.
Okay, and how long have you been playing?
12 years, 13
12
years, something like that.
Okay, so you enjoy playing. Now, have you ever met these people before?
I've seen them before. We're down near where I live.
Okay, but you guys know each
Yeah,
other. Oh, it's pulling my leg. You know, for all the men that pull my leg, you'd think they'd be a lot longer. Okay, now she doesn't want to talk, but tell me about her a little bit.
She's Gail, and she's from San Jose.
And what are we going to play here?
She's going to play the accordion.
Okay, now that seems like a kind of a small accordion. I've seen accordions a lot larger than that.
Yeah, you can get some larger and some smaller, actually.
Okay, well, that seems like a real comfortable one, isn't it? Just nod your head.
Yeah, it's a little girl's accordion.
It's a little girl's accordion. Okay, now, hide behind. I think it's great. It looks real accessible or whatever. Okay, now these people have chosen a tune, and what's the name of that tune?
Campbell's Farewell to Red Gap.
Okay, we'll hear a little bit of that right now.
We'll let you lead us off there.
Is no stranger to our cameras. Hi, how you doing? I see you in Sutter Creek all the time. What's your name?
I'm Maggie Jean Osborne.
Okay, now, what is this? This is a washboard?
It's a washboard.
Washboard.
Yeah, Warshboard. Okay. And I'm Maggie Jean, the washboard percussionist for the Fiddletown String Band.
Okay, now, did you put this together yourself?
Yes, ma'am, I did. I started out with nothing on here but just this board. And my husband said, well, let's see what you can do with it. So I started adding cups and bells and
twangers and all
right,
that stuff.
and practiced with the records going when he wasn't there, and then fitted it together.
Right, why don't we let the viewers kind of hear what each of the different things sound like?
Well, okay. Well, one tone would be going up with it, and then down, and then these two make a different sound. And then you got your bell. So it's a combination of rat-tat-tat and bang-bang and clang-clang. And
who's the boss? And right this.
Me.
You're the boss. Okay, this is a lot of fun. You enjoy playing music, don't you?
I sure do.
It certainly shows. Okay, what do you do when you're not playing music?
Well, I manage the Sutter Creek Inn, the bed and breakfast in Sutter Creek for Janeway.
Okay, that's great. All right, well, nice to see you out here, and great day, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Fiddletown Jamboree.
We're real excited about this. Thank you.
Good. Thank you. Bye-bye. This is Emily from Jackson. I see you everywhere. How you doing, Emily?
Fine.
So good to see you. So why are you here? You just came down here, or did somebody you know play?
I just came down here to listen to all the good music.
Okay, good. So there was a Duncan booth, I understand. Tell me about that.
Well, it was pretty fun until they started having a schedule, because there was a guy there before that would let anybody go in, but now they got a schedule.
Then they got a schedule. They had to do everything the way they're supposed to.
I got to go in, though.
You got to go in. This gal's just about everywhere we go. It's great to see her. She's always real friendly and always says hello to me, and you'll always let me interview you. That's fun. Good to see you, Emily. See you later. Bye-bye. Let's meet some more people here. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Hank Remy.
And where are you from, Hank?
Carmichael.
Carmichael. You came all the way from Carmichael. How about you? Your name?
From North Highlands, and I'm Ruby Zane.
And tell me what you play.
Play a violin.
Okay. Oh, now you tell me. What are these bones?
These are rhythm bones. Are kind of a lost instrument played way back in the early 20s.
And who taught you how to play?
I learned it by myself.
How long ago? How long have you been playing?
Since 1941.
Really? Okay. Now I understand you guys are going to play a little something for me. You ready? Okay. Go ahead.
You don't have a guitar.
That's wonderful. What are you doing here?
You just hold this one tight in your hand, this one moves. Twisting of the wrist.
Great. That's wonderful. Thank you very much for playing for us. That's real interesting. I've never seen those before.
Yeah, there's no one around that plays them anymore, hardly anywhere.
You got to keep this going. Who are you going to teach to play these?
I've been trying to teach some young kids to play them. Because I play them everywhere, movies and every place, you know.
Okay, it's not quite like playing a CD player, but maybe you'll get some good recruits out there.
Yeah, yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Charlie Jones was the engineer, had 20 years on the line. He kissed his wife at the station gate this morning, 6:35. Well, everything went fine till 9:30 when Charlie looked up and he saw there were men on horses, men with guns, and no sign of the law. Well, somebody robbed that Glendale train this morning, 9:30. Somebody robbed that Glendale train this morning, I ain't lying. They made clean off with 16 G's and left it in a line cold. Well, somebody robbed that Glendale train and made off with the gold. Was a baggage man and he dearly loved his job. That company, they rewarded him with a golden watch and fob. Well, Amos White was just marking time when that door blew off his car. Well, they found Amos White in 15 pieces, 15 miles apart. Well, somebody robbed that Glendale train this morning, 9:30. Somebody robbed that Glendale train this morning, 9:30. They made clean off with 16 G's and let two men lie cold. Somebody robbed that Glendale
Like I've said before, there's no reason to ever be bored in Amador County. There's always something going on. For now, this is Sue Slivick from the 1993 Fiddletown Jamboree.